what he said in that video was that basically that you could topple the Hebrew roots movement. What he means here by Hebrew roots movement is what he calls Torahism, which is keeping the Torah. Yeah. He said that you could topple Torahism or keeping the Torah with one question: will the sin sacrifices return at a later time? And he hypothesized, if you will, that if you say yes, then Christ's death on the cross was of no gain. Okay. Now, Rob and I went hard. I said that it was a disgrace. I said that R.L. Solberg does not understand salvation, and that if he doesn't understand salvation, why is anyone listening to him on anything else? And quite frankly, did we get pushback on that? We got comments and emails, and I mean, people were upset. I've been things like this. Let me paint the picture for you here. I've been following R.L. Solberg for years. He certainly believes in salvation by grace alone. To say that he doesn't understand salvation is a total misrepresentation. R.L. Solberg certainly understands salvation. If you would do your research, you would understand this. No, you have misunderstood R.L. Solberg. He totally gets salvation. Okay, so then R.L. Solberg puts out a 22-minute video to clarify his position. Now, I don't want to say that vindication is so sweet, but what he does is he doubles down, and I took this video that I'm about to play you, I took this section, and I sent it to all the people who made these comments. And guess what? People had to backtrack. Let's kick over and take a listen to R.L. Solberg.
Okay.
This is
I have not heard this at all, so this is new to me too.
This is at 15 minutes and 40 seconds in his video, The End of the Hebrew Roots Movement, The Full Story, I believe it's called. It's on his YouTube channel. At least it was the last time I checked. If he was smart, he'd take it down, and he'd take his other video down, and he'd study his Bible a little bit more. Let's take a listen to this.
And here's the thing. Sin sacrifices and atonement are a major theological theme in the Bible that ultimately leads us, again, directly to the cross and the sacrifice of Jesus. So this is not a secondary matter. It's a gospel issue. And now,
Correct.
On the other hand, if your answer is yes, animal sacrifices are still required to atone for sin, well, then you've put yourself in an even bigger pickle. Because the first thing you're going to need to explain, and it's a doozy, is this. Why did Jesus die on the cross? We just read Hebrews 9:26, which says that Jesus has appeared once for all at the end of the ages to put away sin by the sacrifice of himself. And the phrase...
Okay, I'm going to stop there. Clearly, Solberg believes... Now, people ask me, since he put this video out, well, then what does he mean that he even references Hebrews 10:4. The blood of bulls and goats does not take away sin. So what does he mean by this?
It's impossible. The author of Hebrews says it's impossible, which means Moses didn't think it did that. Aaron didn't think it did that.
So I think, are you ready? Are you ready for this? I think that he believes that the Hebrews passage means now that Christ has died. I think that what he means is that sin sacrifice atoned for sin before Christ died. Now Christ has come, and now the blood of bulls and goats does not take away sin. Now he's going to have major problems with places like Isaiah, where God tells him to stop bringing their sacrifices, and that God prefers a contrite heart over the blood of bulls and goats. Here's the thing: this is vindication. He doubled down and he stepped in it. Now, my friend David Wilbur has already done a video on this, and I think Wilbur actually did a good treatment of this. I have started writing, and I'm probably 75% finished with a article on sin sacrifice. And the very first thing I do is lay out biblical soteriology, because clearly people like Solberg don't get it. Solberg, in this video, proves that he believes that sin sacrifice before the coming of Christ actually dealt with eternal sin, like justification of believers. This is the person you're listening to? Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.